Hello. Want to pop in and do some quick tickets or labels and a journal card. I've got some really pretty paper and I was just feeling in the mood to use it, so that's what I'm going to do. Figured take you along with me. So what I have here, this is what I'm going to use as my base. It's just the back of a paper pack. And on the inside of the pack, they've got this cool little collage with some really neat papers. And so I thought about, some of the labels that we've made recently, and I want to try the embossing with just the label shape. Wow, took me a really long time to spit that out. But that's what I want to do, and then I want to use it. So just get a piece of dark paper. It doesn't make any difference. Because it's spring and we have new pink, let's use some pink. And I don't know why I got the embossing ink out. I don't need that. I'm going to use pink. I want to stamp some labels, emboss them, and see how that goes. I think I'm going to use this one. A little bit smaller than the ones we typically do. So let's see. Oh, that's double bagged. Where's the opening here? Oh, that's probably why it's double bagged, because the bag's split. Maybe? Don't know. All right, let's see how this works. Where are you? Here you are. I don't think I'm going to put any, I don't think I'm going to put anything in the middle of our label. I think I would like to just, oh my God, could you fumble around more? I think I just want to see what we can get out of. It's such a pale pink, I can't even tell if I got it. I did. Will that stick? Let's see. This is like ultra fine. Let's see. Let's give it a try. We might have to go with a darker color. It did stick. Let's heat emboss that and see how that looks. What if I do it where you can see? Oh my gosh, not right over the other embossing powder. Who blows their heat gun over their embossing powder? What a dope. Look at the mess I made. At least it wasn't super hot and I didn't also then melt it. What a dummy. Maybe creating in the evening is not a good best choice for me. Okay, anyway. Back on track. That's still kind of cool. You can see it's got some shimmer. It's not super bright, but that would be because of the type of paper, or the type of light colored ink. I'm going to grab another paper for underneath. And maybe, let's see. So that is pretty. Not going to deny that. Definitely pretty. Let's check this guy out. see what we can do to not waste a bunch of paper. Ooh, that's going to be very pretty. All right. Now, let's see if I can be a little bit smarter about it this time. Well, I didn't even dump it over the top, so no, not super smart about it this time either. Am I fully, I think I was fully covered before. All right, let's try it out with this. That's very pretty. And you could cut with a little, oops, that was dumb. I didn't let it completely cool off, but it didn't smear. It just got a little, it's like when you do your nails and you touch them before they're done. I'm struggle bussing big time. I don't know what it is about that paper, but it does not seem to want to cooperate. So I guess we're just going to get out our go-to right here. A couple of pieces of scrap copy paper. I don't know what I was thinking. It's not even any farther away. Well, it is a couple of inches. If I would have just grabbed it in the first place. Okay. Let's do a few more. And I think I'll do pink and purple because look at this beautiful paper. These gals need to be a journal card or a tiny journal themselves. They need to be something because they're amazing. And I've got a whole stack of these. I got the whole horoscope, but the pink and the purple for spring I think is just gorgeous. So let's do it. Let's play. Okay, so that's the raspberry. We're just gonna try some different colors. You know what I could do if I'm a little bit organized? I can probably do more than one. Let's get that extra off. Hopefully they don't dry too terribly fast. Very bright. Love it. Let's get some purple going. And it may just be that in general, these colors are not dark enough for this, but we're going to give it a shot. And let's see, can we get some on all three at once? Yes, they stuck to all three. So let's see how these guys end up. we've got a nice variation of color there to work with. See if you can see those. It looks a little dark in my camera, but my lights are just fine, seemingly. Okay. So I wanted a few of those, and now we got a few of those. I can't believe I got that everywhere. Well, I shouldn't be surprised. All right, I'm sure that listening to me emboss is not the way you want to spend your time this evening, but probably also not watching me clean my desk. Okay, let's just keep going. Do we want any more of these, or shall we just... Let's just cut them so that we'll have them for our little project here. We'll decide exactly which one to use, or ones to use, here shortly. So let's set our inks off to the side. I knew they all fit in there. I just had to get the one out of the way. All right, so what shall we use to mount this? I'm thinking large journal card. So I'm currently working on this journal here. It's my first altered book journal, where you just start folding pages, ripped pages out. Oh, there's my knife. And then you just start decorating different pages. So I haven't done an altered book before, so I'm really excited to work with it. And I'm learning some little tricks about making sure I add washi tape in towards the back pieces, because they are a little looser than the front pieces. So I'm sure with time we'll get in here and do something fun. But the whole purpose, I guess, for pulling this out is that, you know, a good place for something like this, if you've got a journal, you can put a journaling card and just tuck it in, and it would be so beautiful. And maybe this will even be where it lives. We'll have to see, but we can take a peek when we're done at how these turned out. I don't want to waste this, so I'm going to cut this out. Interesting, the edge. Oh, I see it. Well, that's tricky. This edge shifts, and part of it is over here, but that is the straight part of this paper. My goodness. I can't even handle it. It's so gorgeous. So let's find something to mount this on. We could do multiple layers. We could do a book page and then something underneath it. However, since I think it's going to be living in the book page, I don't want to do that. I want it to be on something else. So I'm just kind of looking around here to see what I have that might look nice with this. Interesting, but not too much. I don't know that that stands out enough. Let me pause you for just a moment and let's see what I can find. Okay. Our plum piece that was out here with us while I was acting like a fool with my embossing powder. Let's go with this. I'm going to grab, we're going to mount it on there, and maybe even an additional one. So, let's ink up these edges. There's obviously some distressing already on here, but this is a good example of, you know, something quick and easy that you can do to add to your tuck spots. You know, alter it a little bit, make it more special. But if you've got a beautiful piece of paper, it's okay to make your paper, to let your paper be your focal point. It's perfectly okay to do that. I know we like to, you know, add more and more and more because it all looks so cool. And we want to use all our fun supplies, but you don't have to do that on absolutely every single piece that you make. It's okay to have some that are more simple. I'm going to get every last bit of this glue. I do have another glue stick. My fine, kind husband brought me another glue stick. Let's see, that needs to come down. And this is the benefit of using a glue stick, is that you can reposition if you need to. Just gonna smooth that out, make sure that we're completely looks like we could use a little more in this one corner. All right. You're not dead yet, glue stick. All right. Now, what do we want to put with her? With them. There's two of them. With the hers. What shall we put with her? Hers. Could go with a sticker. I've got some new animal stickers. Lanterns might be pretty. These butterflies are pretty. I like that lantern. Birds. Might be a little bit too busy for down there. Don't think we need a kangaroo. I'm hoping I can find, I bet I can find another one of these to use one of these deer on. I do like the lantern. Come on, fox. All right. How about over here? But what else do we need? I just said we don't have to, you know, go and do and add and whatever, but here I am. Oh, what about some of this flowered washi tape across the bottom? That might be pretty. It's a lot, but that's okay. I want to cover up our gals here. We can tuck this over the back. Hey, got it straight enough that it doesn't look absolutely terrible. So let's trim this off. I don't know yet if we're going to put anything else on there. I know we said that it doesn't have to be crazy. But what about if we add a little tab on it? I think I would like that. We need to put some writing space on the back too. I'll do that here next. What do we want for writing space? I was thinking that we could do book page, but again, we've got book page inside. How about this? I got it, I think. Let's give ourselves a nice torn edge. See how close I can get, because this is not the easiest when your paper is short. Ooh, I like that. Doesn't have to go all the way down to the bottom of the purple either, so this will be okay. We're going to grunge this up a bit. Hopefully we don't have to get too thin. This is working-ish, right? Oops. We don't go for perfection anyway. So, oops, man. Okay, that's pretty good paper, this white paper. Let's grunge this guy up. Let's do, I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff. Whoops. I got all excited and almost got you guys clear out the room. There you go. We're back, we're back. Let's start with, let's pull out our antique linen and see if we can do this in some layers. That will just be cool. Another nice thing too with doing journal cards like this is you can test out different techniques. And it's not like you're going to be wasting anything, because if you don't like it, all you've done is stamp on a piece of white paper that you could re-tear in a moment if that's what you wanted to do, if you don't like something. Oops. So there's a bit of that. Now I think next, let's go in for a bit darker with some splatters. These are just teeny little, somebody sneezed on the paper, I don't know. They're tiny. Let's not say somebody sneezed on our paper. That's gross. Okay. Let's keep going. And this time, no, I just saw the other ones with the different, what on earth am I doing? Okay. This one's got the bit of a different pattern. So let's add some of this. It's going to be dirty in the middle too. We don't only get dirty on the outside. One of the other tricks you can do if you want to get, say you want multiple shades of brown, but maybe you don't have multiple shades of brown. You start there and then you do a shadow stamp, it's called, and you can do another one and you get all these different, you know, different levels of depth on there. So let's stop that before I cover the whole thing. But we got to do our edges. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Nice, gorgeous, deep, deep brown. And it's not an orangey brown either. It's got a cool undertone rather than a warm one. I don't know how to explain that, but if you know, you know, right? If I'm making sense to you, then you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's slap. Oh, let's see. I almost wasted. Let's not. Look at there. Oh, it's getting close though. By the time I get this on there, oh no. I'm going to have my fingers glued. Don't be so ridiculous. You got a brand new one sitting right there. Sometimes I wonder if exposing my brain and exposing all you poor people to my brain is really the smartest thing. But sometimes we just do what we do. It's not about being smart. You know, I'm going to find a way how to dig that out so I can use it. You just know it. All right. Now, let's go ahead and ink around this. I'm a little messy with my glue there. I might want to put something, put a sticker or something there. I don't want it to look, you know, we can have mistakes and we can have changes in plans, but what I don't want it to look messy and like it was made without care, because we do put ourselves into our art. Simple or complex. I mean, we're putting ourselves here, we're putting our time into it, and we want it to turn out nice. Okay. All right. Put the little owl there, but oh yeah, that's right. He doesn't show up very good though. I could put another lantern. Ooh, that one's cool. Well, that definitely detracts from it, but it does not cover it up. Winner. That covers it right up. I got these lamp stickers on Temu. Oh, man. Come on. Okay. Let's see if I can manage this without getting my dirty, grubby fingers on the bag. Oh, my gosh. That stick so hard it pulled my nail polish off. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. It's sitting like that. I feel like tonight it's a little bit of a exercise in patience. There. Now there's no nail polish on it. All right. Let's go back to the front. And we haven't inked the front yet. Let's do that. I know this seems like it's taking a lot longer than it should, but we're probably only going to do one tonight, so we can just take our time and enjoy. Usually, I don't do a lot of art during the week in the evenings because I'm tired from work, but tonight I just felt like I really wanted to. So here I am. We're going to use one of our imitation whale tails. It's like imitation crab, but for crafting. Imitation whale tails. Just to spice this up even a little bit more. Okay. I think I'm even going to leave the word on it. Oh, do I want one of these behind it? Let's see. Do we want... Well, either one could... Both the lighter and the darker. There is peach there. Obviously, there's the purple. Let's just make one more cut and get them all. So we put a little label behind. Maybe even one for the butterfly to land on. I'm going to say yes on this. But I am going to cut it. I'm going to give it a bit of a white border or light border here. Pretty much in line with what we've got left on it already. Okay. I don't even know if we need to stamp the middle. Just add some interest here on our ends, and then I'm going to use this. We're going to use our art glitter glue to stick this down. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Make sure I'm up here. Let's go right here. of an anchor. Add a little bit of heaviness down there at the bottom. We could even do another one if we wanted. Yeah, I like that. Oh my gosh. Remember about 2 seconds ago when I'm like, well, we don't need to add a whole bunch. Keep it simple. Well, I think we're going to approach, you know, in all honesty, as long as you stop eventually, then you've kept it more simple than you could have. Because we could just keep adding. It was almost crooked. You know, just keep on adding and adding and adding and never stop. And we did stop, so there you go. Oh, I've got powder all over my fingers. Let's see if I can keep it from grabbing my fingernail this time. There's static too, it just pulls it right down. No, I want to be able to also see the pink. Okay. I'm arguing with a sticker. How does that even make sense? Doesn't. That's the answer. It doesn't make sense. We talk to paper and we argue with stickers because we're nuts. But we're also fun. Sometimes. It ended up getting really cold. It was cold. Like the little guy had to go to school with a coat today. Where there was, I think, a day last week where it was like 70 some degrees. 75? That was lovely. But it's getting closer and spring is coming, so how about right here? Yep. Yes. Yes. Do we want a number in it since there's a number there? Sure. We do want a number in it. I'm gonna be lazy and I'll probably regret it. No, I'm not gonna be lazy because I will regret it and then I'll get mad at myself after all this chit chat about being careful. Let's see. Well, now I'm gonna have to because it won't stick. I don't want to wait to wash it. Beautiful. Little at an angle, who cares? That label maker had the shakes, clearly. Okay. There's that. Here is our butterfly. Very springy, if I do say so myself. Shall we go right there? Well, I probably could have, well. Now I'm considering maybe the butterfly is not what we want right there. We do want the tab though. Maybe we don't need that butterfly. We do need a butterfly. This isn't staying very well. Let's get this fixed up for real here. using my glue stick on his deathbed. Apparently he didn't care much for that. Wipe. There. We don't have it. All right. So let's go ahead and put this where we want it. We already inked it a little bit ago. I think I want it. Well, how far over do that wasn't very smart. I think I like it lined up like that. Maybe right there. All right, so we've got that there. Looks pretty. I like it. And now we will glue this guy. Oh, I think she's beautiful. We said we didn't have to go overboard. We didn't say we had to like not have any fun. So let's see what kind of butterfly. What about a little bitty? It's been a while since we got our stickers out. Little bitty butterfly. I think they're from, how do we go? Blue. We go more purple. We got that one, but it would be sitting on that side. Why does it have to be so hard? Okay, it doesn't. It's hard because I'm making it hard. This one is very nice. It's going to live right there. There. Now I can stop fiddling. But I think I have an idea of a charm that I think would look really pretty on this. Let's see. And I get my charms when they're on clearance. Do I have any that are the right colors though? There, oh yes, that might be okay. Found these butterfly wing charms. Oh gosh. Well, I'll have to get that out later. It's yellow anyway. What's that? Green. That might be pretty. So we could maybe use these. Yeah. Let's go ahead and use those. And let's attach them. They've got the little gold jump rings. So let's attach them here with a gold pin. What do we want? Are there any littler gears? My mom got me these. And I have them in my little stashy box here, but I haven't used any yet. I'm a little nervous about that since these are going into paper. I don't want a super, super sharp edge, I don't think. It would have looked cool, but let's see. How far would we be able to get this? let's just go for it. You know, let's just go for it like we do. Now for the card though, we could go, not only could we must go rose gold because it's just too perfect of a match. I'm glad I came in here and sat down with you guys tonight. Needed that. We don't even have to be in the middle. Let's go down towards the bottom. Washer, flat side down. Crocodile on A2. Squeeze. Let's just put these. They even have gold flecks in them. They were really inexpensive too, but I think they only had one set. So I snatched them. Snatched them right up. I do like that, but it needs one more thing. One more little thing. And that is right here. Needs one more little thing. Do I want it that wide? I knew I was going to overthink this. I was just about to say, look at me, not overthinking it. And then what did I do? Exactly that. I try, guys. I'm a work in progress. All right, now let's get that. How can we finagle this so he is this way? There. We could put one more charm on there if we wanted, but I don't necessarily think that we need it. I'm going to say that we don't. Let's say we don't need it, and let's see what this is going to look like. I'll have to mess with that. But let's see what this is going to look like. Oh my God, I'm knocking everything down. Let's see what this is going to look like here in our journal. How pretty. And then when the door closes, when the book is closed, you've got that hanging out. I think that is just a super lovely home for the beautiful Gemini ladies. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, and I will see you guys next time.